Hello and welcome everybody to Ilanos Labs. Today we'll be showing you how to convert a picture from one color scheme to another using OpenCV. So for this exercise, we'll be using the stop sign that you see over here. And it's also got this blue color sign over here, and that's going to be useful because we're going to show you a little bit of a quirk, or at least what I think is a quirk, in OpenCV's imRead function. And then from there, we will show you how to use the convert color function in order to fix that little quirk. So let's start off by importing the correct libraries. First off, import CV2 so that we can import OpenCV. And then also let's bring in matplotlib.pyplot as PLT, and just so that we can see everything in here, well, in the Jupyter notebook itself. I'm going to type matplotlib inline. So the next step we want to do is I want to actually read this image in first using matplotlib's PLT, right? So I'm going to type plt.imread. Well, let's assign that to a variable. And the name of this picture is stop sign. And let's also check out the shape of this picture. So it's read the thing. We know it's 600 by 800 with 3 color channels. Let's see what this picture looks like. Okay, so that's the same picture that we saw over here. Now, let's do this. Let's import this picture using CV, well, the OpenCV libraries imRead function. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to change that. I'm also just going to change the variable so that I can have my original one over here. And yep, still the same shape. And now let's use plt.imshow to display this image. Well, that is definitely different. So let me actually import that over there. So you can see it's like they've inverted the colors. Something's going wrong with the colors. Now, why is this? Well, it's the same picture. There aren't two pictures. Let's actually see if pick one, this one over here, is actually equal to this. Let's see what the actual differences are. Okay, so we see that this one over here and this one over here is false pretty consistently, and then the middle one is true. Now, these represent the color channels, so let's actually go see why it's just false over here and here, but true over here. So let's actually slice into the NumPy array, which represents which is representative of this picture. Right. So from here you can see that they've actually swapped these two numbers across while the middle one has stayed the same. So this brings us to the little quirk of CV2's, well, OpenCV's imRead function. When PLT is doing its imRead, it expects the color channels to be in the order of R, G, and B. With CV2, i.e. OpenCV, it expects the color channels to be in B, G, R. It expects to be in this order. That's why we're seeing these things swapped out over here. So how do we fix this? Well, the fix is relatively easy, and the fix is actually converting it from one color scheme to another. What we will do is we will use the CVT color function, so convert color function. The first argument we're going to pass in is the picture, and then after that, now we know that we want to convert this from BGR to RGB. So if you type cv2.color_, and if you hit the tab button, you can see it's got an array of stuff you can convert from color scheme A to color scheme B. We know that it's going to be from BGR to RGB. Now, if I hit Shift Enter, we should get, well, this image over here should change to this one over here. So Shift Enter, and there you go. The color scheme has changed. So CV2.CVT color is what you're going to use to convert from one color scheme to another. As you saw, there is a massive array of options over here. I would say this is one of the more frequent things you'd have to do. This and Grayscale. So while we're on it, I'll just show you a really quick one to do for Grayscale, where you even don't need to use CV color. You can change it from here itself. You can just put a 0 over there. And then if you come over here and you set the color map to be equal to gray, you can directly convert that picture to Grayscale. So that's the end of this video. If you got some value out of this, please hit that subscribe button and like button, and I will see you on the next video.